like, wait, what?
I know.
I was like, what do you mean? I didn't understand quite, like, the first time that I was, like, having the conversations about it. But then once they told me, I kind of thought, okay, it's like with a wink, like, okay. But no, it wasn't. It was a challenge, and I accepted it.
Yeah, it was one of those things. I'm like, did they call the right person? I mean, are they confused? I'm like, I know I have a unique name, so I don't think they got my name wrong, but it was definitely one of those, like, and then when we all showed up, because we didn't know who was a part of it. So when we all got together, it was kind of like you're looking around and you're like,
the fun part is like, who's all here?
And then you're just like, I was looking around being like, oh, I do not belong
When I saw
here.
Olympic athletes, I was like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Like, are you kidding me? These are Olympic athletes.
I was like, how do you think I'm going to do? Well, I think the best part about the show, and I think that was like what was so exciting, was that it wasn't competition based. It wasn't about like our challenge was like ourselves and being able to like push ourselves as far as we could go. So to be able to have that support and like, I mean, I think we really like latched onto that right from the beginning, as we were supportive of each other. We really wanted everyone to do their best. And I think that was also like something that made it so unique and special, because everybody's seen the competition shows. And I mean, also, by the way, we wouldn't stand a chance against.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was the thing, is the mental aspect of this challenge that goes into it. It's not like, oh, go do something hard and then go home to your hotel. I mean, that seems like you have time to recover mentally and you have your normal comforts. For me, the hardest part was the mental part of being away from my children and knowing how far I was. I didn't expect it to consume me as much as it did, but it was definitely, the mental part was, throw me out of a helicopter, do whatever, but like, not being able to go home to my kids every night, that's where they got me. I think we all at one time or another were there for each other, but the mom stuff, it's like we were right next to each other in our like sleeping quarters, I guess you call them. Yeah. And there was moments where like she would go down and I'd be like, no, and then she would get me when I needed it. So I just think that for whatever reason, our kids are kind of similar in age, and there was just a bond there that I felt like, okay, like she knows what I'm feeling and she's getting through it, like I can get through it, and that was key to staying there and surviving.
Well, and I think it was, I mean, I know that there were times where I was really having a hard time, and honestly, like Jamie bringing the laughter and getting me to just like relax and laugh was something that was so important, because it's crazy. Like, yes, we were doing insane tasks, but it was the relationships in camp that were able to keep us going. I mean, if we didn't have those relationships, I don't know that any of us really would have survived.
Oh, no way. Like, I would have, first step, I'd have been like, I'll see you later. But you're instantly bonded, and you're instantly kind of like, okay, looking around at each other like, we got to do this. And that was what motivated me, or kept me going most of the time through any of the stuff that you're like, oh, I'm here, bye guys. No, you got to look around and say, they're here, I'm here.
I mean, and she was such a fighter, because like even like on day one, like you were, like you could barely even speak. Oh, yeah. And you were team leader, and like she was just like,
I don't know how that happened. It just happened the day one of going out there. My voice is completely gone, so I could not speak. I was like the worst version of not speaking, and I was having to communicate, and it was not happening. And they didn't have time. I mean, I'm telling you, there was the tolerance bar was very, very low, and like you had to just figure it out, and I kind of did.
She was amazing.
I would say like she was like one of the tinier ones there, and I'm telling you, she just fought through everything, and I was like, damn, God, okay. Like I was just so impressed, I think, honestly, by everybody's strength, but I just think that like it just shows you can't judge a book by its cover whatsoever.
I mean, there was definitely moments when you come out of something and you're like, oh my, what did I just do?
How do I even explain? Thank God there's a camera there, because I have no way of telling someone what I just did.
No,
exactly.
I mean, even to this day, I still don't think we can put into words like what we did.
Yeah, the way you feel, and just the whole scenario. It was just something you can't put in words, and hopefully you'll get to experience with us.
I'm just so excited just to like watch movies and like cuddle around a fire and yeah, exactly.
Elf on the Shelf. I mean, you know, we got Elf on the Shelf, and we go to a teddy bear tea. So, you know, it's all about the kids. More of this, more of things that scare me, more of things that challenge me. I think that it definitely opened up a side that I don't think I necessarily would have ever have accepted into my life, but I really think that more things like this, I need to just be open to it and let it in.
I mean, I'm open to it, so we'll see. I mean, maybe that's 2023. Who knows?